Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't know what I was going to do, and I decided to play Final Fantasy today. And unfortunately, I don't have a costume for Final Fantasy, so you know, I grabbed a hat instead. Nice and quick hat. That's the same thing, right? And also, by the way, Brian, congratulations on first. And hello, Brian. Oh, how are you doing today? At least the hat is better than nothing. Dang straight. Yeah, I don't think I have any outfits for anything else. In hindsight, I probably could have made something, but it would have taken me at least a good hour to have done. That's assuming I would have done it properly. So, yeah, probably wouldn't have gone as well as I would have wanted it to. But yeah, we're gonna play some Final Fantasy today, or Final Fantasy 14 specifically. You know, if we're gonna get semantic about it. I can't tell if I'm lagging a little bit or not. Could potentially be. One moment. Where's my B-boy? I was watching Tofu stream and had to cut out and catch a shower. How was Tofu doing? He was still playing his you know the one. That term that for some reason I can't think of off the cuff now. Boop, need to disappear for 1 second. There we go. And there we go. Alright, that looks like it helped a little bit. Yay. Was doing Kaizo. I'm sorry, I just peeked in really quickly. He's still doing more of his, oh my god, my brain just does not want to work today. As, you know, all other days. Unimportant, though. Sorry, I'm realizing a couple of random things, but not important. Yeah, he's playing more of the Mario World stuff. But yeah. All right. I think I'm just going to jump right in cuz I'm just feeling I want to get some story done. I'm not very far. I have never gotten very far, but like big news for the game has come up at this point where like they're going to add another expansion for free in October, and they're coming out with a new expansion altogether, if I recall correctly. So, like, exciting. Hype. I'm excited, if nothing else. So I'm like, alright, you know what? We'll get back into the game. Why not? We'll talk to Alphanod, which I'm so glad that certain people aren't here right now because they'll just get so sassy. Because for some reason, people don't like this boy. And you know what? They're wrong. And that's important. It's important that everybody knows how wrong those people are. Alright. Let's talk to Alf. Yugiri's game. Oh, by the way, how did Night in the Woods go? We finished it, Brian. We managed to beat it. It took almost 9 hours, but we beat the game that day. I was going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go get fast food afterwards as a reward for myself. And, yeah, by the time we were done, the place was closed. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll get it tomorrow then. But yeah, we beat it. It was a good time. I liked it, at least. It was a very fun romp through, how to say it, like a cluster of poorly gathered memories, I think is the best way to describe it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you need to be so loud? Huh? Have a heal. Always good to treat yourself after a hard victory. Yeah, 9 hours, dude. 9 hours is rough. Not rough in the sense of like, oh my god, I'd never do that again, but rough in the sense of like, how do you even remain, you know, funny for 9 hours? You know what I mean? Like, there's just a point where you're just like, am I even like saying words anymore? Or am I just reading what's on screen and not saying a word other than that? Alphonse, let's hear what you gotta say. Oh wait, prepare this item. Maybe this one's better potentially, regardless. As we speak, the Damons, the Domans prepare for departure to Vesper Bay, where from they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees require some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Sleeps, I would have you return to Vespin Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever needs to be done, do it. Speak with a man called Hozan when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri says it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Well, there we go. It begins. At long last. To catch up on the story at the moment, Brian, where we're kind of in the middle of it. Essentially how to say it, like, after the events of, like, the first part of the game, there was a kind of a war of succession happening in kind of the Empire, quote unquote, like the bad people that we've been fighting against. And one of their subjugated factions was like, oh, there's infighting. This could be our chance for a liberation. You know, like, fight our way to liberation. Well, it turns out that did not work. At all. So, the nation of, or at least the people of Domans, or Doman, were, like, crushed. And the Empire was just like, we're going to make an example of you by literally burning, like, your nation to the ground. So there's now just, like, on the shores of Eorzea, which is the nation that we're part of, or, like, the land that we're part of, are just a bunch of refugees, and, like, one of their only leaders is, like, trying to go to the leadership of Eorzea and being like, dear God, help my people. And so far, they've only made it to Ul'dah, which is, like, the nation of, like, merchants and wealth. And, like, the leadership is a mixture of, like, a sultanate and, like, how to say it, like, a group of, like, very wealthy and powerful merchants. And they're basically like, we will have nothing to do with them. And our goal at the moment is basically to try desperately to, like, save these people who, by all accounts, have done nothing wrong. They're just in a terrible situation and people aren't willing to help them out. And yeah, I think that's kind of the summary. We figured out a place where they can go, even though it's basically like, hey, I know you guys are looking for a place, and we do have a place, but it's a really shitty place. Like, it's gonna be like, if you go there, you may not have a roof over your head, and you will be working hard for the rest of your days because it's a frontier settlement. Hold on, brain is derping for a second. And the leader of Doman is just like, I'll take anything as long as there's a place for my people. So we're just, like, trying to, like, coordinate to get people there because it's quite a trek. Just for, I guess, for awareness sakes. Like, here's where they're kind of landing. We're kind of trying to feed them here at the moment, but we're trying to get to... Like, it's a traverse through this area, up here, and then up to here. We're trying to get them to Revenant's Toll. But, like, this is, like, a good, like, 5, 6, 700 to, like, maybe, like, a 1,000 or 2 people. You know, not something that you can just casually trek through the desert with. And also, they've been stuck in, like, ships that are way above capacity. So, like, a lot of them are probably sick and cramped and, like, injured. So it's just a terrible, terrible situation. So it's like, okay, well, we need actual transport for, like, the weak and the ill and the weary. But that's hard to do when, like, the merchants of the area don't want to deal with it because there's no profit incentive in it for them. And it's just like, I love this story. All right. Hosan. Greetings. Alphanaut informed me that a scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I'm honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. So pardon the sniffles every now and then. I appear to have caught in a little bit of a cold. I knew from a glance what manner of woman you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle, but may I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care. They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, and perhaps your keen eyes will serve where I have failed. You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son, Yozan. He can tell you more. Well, there you go. We gotta go and find children. I mean, to be fair, this game does a good job with its story pacing for the most part. So, like, we just did a bunch of, like pretty intense political intrigue, you know, like trying to maneuver to try and get, like, the Syndicate to actually do... the Syndicate being the name of, like, I guess, like, the coalition of merchants. So, like, it's definitely, like, oh my goodness, a lot of things are happening right now. And now it's like, okay, and now go find some kids. It's like, okay. All right. This is our little downtime moment. Oh, hello there. I am Yozan, son of Hosan. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horse-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try and ride one, but what's that? You're looking for others? Don't worry. I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I need your help, though. We were finishing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. All right, children. Come out wherever you are. You will be found. You will not be harmed much. Hiding child. Hey, you're not Yozan. Who are you? I'm Koharu. Koharu, sleeps not, eh? I didn't know anyone was... Wait a minute, you're one of those, stallions, aren't you? Wait, stallions? Aren't you? No, scions. Then you must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. Oh, right. It's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, SleepsNot. Children. Classic children behavior. Oh, I already see another one. I spy you, child. Your hiding powers are no match for the power of main character syndrome. Are you playing? No fair. Excuse me. Yozan didn't say anything about adults, huh? We get to ride a horsebird carriage? I don't know. Sounds scary, but if Yosen says it's safe, I'll go. Good. Get on out of here. Alright, the last one. Are you back here? Was I about to potentially miss you? No. Oh, that would have actually been a good hiding place. Silly children. Missing out on some of the most basic hiding places. No. Upstairs, perhaps. Hey, Mama Em, how's it going? Thank you for the burgers. Always appreciate a good burger. Hum. How you doing, Mama Em? We're looking for kids who are playing hide and seek. And I just found the last one. How'd you find me? Bah, I guess I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Garleans didn't find me. Now you're just bad, kid. Do better. Got him. It's hot. I have to keep the babies cool. Probably a good choice, Mama Em. Air conditioning and cool drinks. And maybe ice cream. Ice cream would help. I don't know if a lot of ice cream is a good idea, though. That's right, good to finally have some company. It's Mama Em, yeah! Wonderful, all the children are accounted for. Hide and seek? I see that you are curious. It is quite simple, really. Lady Yugiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. Don't share with Will. Wow. Wow. I'm under attack. I'm being bullied by Mama Em. How could this have happened? New ring. Oh, we also need to... Oh, update here. Ling, hello, how are you? Thank you for the raid. And hey, Blues, how's it going? Like I said, I'm not very far. My hand started doing the tingly, so I gotta stop. And Snappercracker, how's it going? I take it that by tingly, I presume you mean that, like, your wrist is starting to not having a good time. So you need to do some wrist stretches, Ling. My hand is turning numb, not really my wrist. Regardless, stretch your wrists. Can't see it, but I'm pointing at you rapidly. I grip my pen really tight. We'll loosen the grip. Let that pen breathe. Go stretch your damn hand, Ling. Yeah, Blues gets it. But welcome, everybody. We're playing some Final Fantasy, as I think all of you guys are aware, because I think I mentioned it earlier. Like I said, we're not very far, all things considered. We just, how to say it, the last time that I played, we were doing the stuff with Lady Yugiri, and, you know, the whole being like, hey, we tried to fight the Garleans, and it didn't work, and now we're refugees, please help us. And the Syndicate was just like, refugees? That's not profitable. Goodbye. And now we're taking them to Revenant's Toll. But we're organizing all that first. For anybody who's played, hopefully that kind of lets you know. Ah, yes, capitalism is garbage. The capitalism is a garbage patch. Yeah, they're bullies. I love the fact, though, that while the one dialogue part was happening, what is it? Alphanod was even telling us just like, yeah, this guy's really good at spotting like human capital as like a capital. So like if he's being generous, it must mean that he sees a profit in it. But then the other guy is just like, Yeah, I don't care for human lives. I'm kind of an asshole. And also, the Saltina said something about this. Said something about the law is the law. So I'm going to throw that back at him. And hello, Vitrify, how's it going? We're going to throw that back at her. And everyone's like, harumph. And then she's like, we'll take a vote. And then, like, 60% of the people in the chamber left. And it's just like, you guys suck. Why do you suck? And how are you, by the way, Vitrify? I just found children. Now we're, now I guess we're leaving. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest as at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father, Homie. And hey, Kuma, how's it going? We'll be traveling in the lead caravan together with the young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman. Well, obviously something's gonna go wrong. It can't go right. That would be preposterous. Hiccup. But also, I don't know why we're traveling to Ul'dah. I thought we were traveling to... I thought we were traveling here. Wasn't that the general plan? Or is it that we're moving from here to Ul'dah, and then from Ul'dah we move up to Toll? Is that the idea? I can't tell. I can't figure it out. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Eager to be off, are you? Well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. A runner from the Blade says we might have a problem. A fierce-looking beastie's been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerlia. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him. Of course, but don't play to gamble in this business. One moment. Now I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but here's another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around, make sure the area's safe, like. And if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way's clear, meet us outside Horizon. The Blades tell me the roads there are safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-dom bastards don't try to rob us, that is. Well, no faith in that regard. Glad it's almost done the work this week. I'm on vacation next week for my birthday. Hell yeah! First of all, happy early birthday again, Brian. And congrats on the vacay. Always nice to have some time to yourself to do nothing or do a bunch of things, whatever it is that you decide to do. What scary lad are we gonna be finding out here? Destination. Give me something to fight, game. Surveying the land. You feel an eye upon you. Oh, that's definitely something. I'm going to be nice and not start casting a bunch of holy, because that's just mean to you as an audience. Though there is a chance I might be doing it at some point if there's a group fight, so prepare yourselves. And holy, for those who don't know, is a big AoE blast that white mages can use, but they're very, very bright. Holy spam is the right of all white mages. Are you a white mage to some degree, Blues? So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? Ha ha! But that was just one beastie, though. You're an astrologian main, but I have all the healers at 90. Ooh. Astrologian is the one with the cards, right? Blues? Where you draw quote cards and you gotta chuck them at people? Yep. Yeah, Kuji was playing that, was playing his a little bit the other day while we were doing some dungeons, and I'm like, oh, I might use it to catch up on Vidya. I've got a bunch of games in the backlog. Fight and Rage, Kid Icarus, Blaster Master, to name a few. That is such an array of games, Brian. I hope that you have a great time with it. A Yu-Gi-Oh in this house. Hey, Blue, how's it going? Well fought, madam, well fought. Ah, if only I was in better health. I should have been proud to stand by your side. Pay my son no mind. He forgets his responsibility precedes acts of daring do. Child, please be careful. Be that as it may, I can't help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we can't change the past. Those who fought and fell, are forever lost to us. Lost but not forgotten. Lady Yugiri's kinmans, least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew all well it was in vain. She was very right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life, all this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, Father, to her who has given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. I mean, that's a very nice thing to hear, right? Running. I'm sorry. What did they just do? Did they just run over the old man? The disrespectful brats? Hey, Miss Sleeps. Kuharu, and I know why you became an adventurer. Oh, want to know why. Oh god, this was a while ago. The future belongs to the young. You stay out of this, Snappercracker. That was Bologna. Man got shoved over by some kids. You darn whippersnappers, exactly. I don't know. I don't know what answer. I guess technically the bottom is correct. Oh, Blue, I see that you found the new emote. I figured that it was a relatively good choice to make. It goes well with the Benjamin screaming, so I made it like an hour ago. When I would have been drop kicked off a cliff if I shoved an adult like that. I don't know what it is to go wither the wild rose bloom. What does this mean? What does this mean? Totally forgot you played this well. Hey, Triox, how's it going, my dude? I haven't played in a very long time, but off stream I played it a little bit the other day and was just like, I could play a little bit. That's the password for the Scions. Thank you. That's the one. Blues, you nailed it. And Wild Rose is basically what they say to show that you're one of them. What if somebody just accidentally says it and it's just like, oh, you're one of us. And he's just like, one of what? I'm just a salesman. To amass fortune, to gain power, to win glory. I guess for the lulz, because they won't understand, but that might ruin their day later. Sir, I just sell flowers. Exactly, Vitrify. You get what I'm saying. So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything. But they don't grow in a lot of places? It's my turn. Excuse me, Miss Sleeps, I got a question. What's, Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty? It's a bustling outpost frequented by countless adventurers. It's a bastion of civilization in a harsh and unforgiving world. It is home to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. It's a stone's throw away from... Yeah, let's just tell her, just like, by the way, you're going to be right next to the people who basically are the reason that you're in the situation that you're at. It's a bustling outpost. It's a bastion. Yeah, there we go. That's probably the best one. So, there's a lot of rocks and things. Sounds a bit scary, but you've been there too. But you'll be there too, won't you? Poor old man. It's my turn again. When I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Seek out new experiences and adventures, fight fierce monsters, train every day, buy weapons and armor from... Rowena? Who's Rowena? Is it for power, Kuma? It's not. I wouldn't do that. That's why your password... password either needs to be super obvious or throw a hashtag. You have to say hashtag before the wild roses, otherwise we don't understand. Level up to 50. Yeah, you got to at least be level 50 in order to be about this strong. Seek out new experience and adventures. Yeah, there we go. Of course, to be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. Alright, that's enough questions for Miss Sleeps. That's not fair. Why does Yoza get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about venturing just as much as he does. Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? That kid is so dead. The kid's dead. Rowena's basically the Jeff Bezos. Like, actually? Really? Then I will. Thank you for the advice, Miss Sleeps. I won't forget it. I'm gonna be an adventurer too. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Sleeps and Lady Yugiri. Yeah, let's be like Sleeps and Yugi and Lady Yugiri. Rowena is the true evil of this game. Blue, is that another Gigabrain statement from you? Or Blues, sorry. We can talk more about it on the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Oh, I don't have a choice? Fine. Fine. Away we go. Oh god, just perpetually bombarded by questions. You know what? I'll just walk alongside. Triox, I have no idea how to even approach what you just wrote. Oh, Yabba-dabba-doo? Yabba-dabba-doo? I hope I said it correctly. Now that I'm kind of snapping it into tiny little sections. And once you start any of the relic weapon quests or tomb farming, you will hate her too. Blues. I have. I just didn't realize that that was her name. Mistakes have been made. An understanding has been acquired. I'm very bad at remembering name. She fleeces you at every turn. So she's just the worst, is what you're saying. Wait, I'm so confused. I went with them, but I have to go into the city. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, remember your favorite modern Stone Age family. Of course, the Flintstones. The thing is, though, I watched the Flintstones in Dutch, so it's still Yabba Dabba Doo, though. So that hasn't changed, but the only memories I have of it are in Dutch specifically. Not that I have many memories of it to begin with, but because I think we only had one of the movies. But it was still a decent. Was it a movie or was it a bunch of different different episodes all putting onto a freaking VHS? I can't remember. But one of them was involved Fred wanting like cactus cola because it was a really hot day, and it turns out that Barney had already drank it. And then he tries to take it from Barney and drink it, but it turns out that it's his car wash liquid or something. And then he falls on his head and he like changes into a different person. Becomes a very he doesn't become Fred, he becomes Frederick. I don't know if anybody knows this episode in particular that I'm talking about, or if I'm just rambling. Regardless, I'm sorry. Sleeps. I take it the first group is arrived. Excellent. Is there aught else? No. I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Remnant's Toll forthwith. Aiming, slaying, friending. I guess I'll just take that one, because why not? I vaguely remember it, but it's been a while since I watched the Flintstones. Yeah, it's been... That's going off like 15 years ago? Probably, or more than that. Probably closer to like 20. I just remember when he drinks it and he starts panicking. He's just like, do something, Barney, do something. And he's like, do you want some milk? Like, just like trying to think of something, but he's like, Barney's not being particularly helpful. Do eats, Barney, do eats. Do you want milk? With all due respect. Oh, all due respect, sorry. It is past time that Lady Yugiri meet with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalen, which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first to Slaffborn. Upon your arrival, he is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Minfilia, and the guild embassy. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand. Should stand the domains in good stride for that which is to come. Safe travels, Sleeps. Wait, isn't Rowena in that place? Are we sending these poor souls to their doom? Will Rowena exploit them and ruin their lives? She basically owns most of... Oh, great. Break her knees! It's the only thing we can do. Rowena is everywhere. Ominous. Very ominous, thank you. You're a paladin. Do I still have my old paladin gear? She has her own system that only she can... Oh my god, that is so... Ah! I hate this person more and more. Thank you. This person is awful. Bum, 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 bum. I say things. Excuse me. The yawning will continue, no matter what I do. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the toll. I hope you did not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no stranger to hard work, Master Selfborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand. I give the same speech to all new arrivals. You needn't bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands, as far as I am concerned. As you wish, Selfborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Mumble, mumble, mutter, mutter, things that I say. Our guests have yet to meet the... Oh my god, they're talking about Minphilia. Why do they keep using this name? Just say Minphilia! I don't know how to say the word, but I'm pretty sure it just means like... Hold on, you know what? We're gonna Google the word. We're gonna Google this word, because this word is haunting me in this game. Hold on, it is... antecedent. A thing or event that exists before or logically precedes another. Why? Why do you use this word? Just call her Minphilia, you dyslexia-hating pricks. Just say ant. I will not, Blue. It's Minphilia. I'm gonna call her Bruce. Why Bruce? Her name is Minphilia. Just everyone calls her this freaking name for some reason. Or this term, this title. And the title annoys me. 7 hell sleeps. Why are you wasting your time with me? See them to the rising stones. Okay. And also, hello, Syrinx. Oh, there we go. To whom must be given, much is to whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting your leader. I shall join you in the rising stones, anon. And also, hello, Syrinx. Oh, what? You're not gonna be walking in there with me? I have to walk in myself for the sake of the gambling. Also, Vitrify, shame. No. 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 FFXIV did everything wrong. You'll see. One day you'll all look back at this moment and see that this was the catalyst to something horrible. I'm being overdramatic. I'm sorry, FFXIV. Minphilia. "'Tis no use." Tilted. Our attempts to reach the students of... Oh god, this is still a thing. Balisian? Continue to meet with failure. Guy whose name I have yet to say correctly since the beginning of playing this game has explored other avenues of inquiry and they too have yielded not. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. Oh dear. How fares the Domans? I was given to understand you were kept busy in Vespich Bay. Or in Vesper Bay. Blah, 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 blah. Man, I feel like when it came to Night in the Woods, I could read basically anything without difficulty. But Final Fantasy likes to not talk like a bunch of teenagers. And because of that, it is incredibly difficult for me to read this stuff. Because I am not a clever man, nor an intelligent one. So having to read tough words like wisdom and refugees and when, you know? Complicated words. Mayhaps you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unsolved. Hello, not the big boss. How's it going? I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside of our normal purview. But that as it may, I would not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it is within our power to help them. Lady, you... Also, for some reason, again, my brain has such a hard time with names. It's Yugiri. Yugiri. It's very easy to write. And hello, Mr. Nobody Mate. How are you? But for some reason, the name is just like not... How to say? Locking in, even though I know what it is. You know what I mean? Eating beef stir fry in a pita. Not sure what to call it. A pita, obviously. One moment. There we go. Oh, then please see her in. I should very much like to meet her. Do we actually get to see what Lady Yugiri looks like? Like everybody needs a nod as to when the communications are allowed to happen. Are you allowed to talk now? I suppose so. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Okay, they were actually talking to each other. This wasn't some weird just like, is she allowed to speak? I do believe she's allowed to speak. Is she allowed to speak? I do believe she's allowed to sleep. Sleeps, or speak, sleeps, please kindly activate Lady Yugiri. And it's just like, okay, Lady Yugiri, you may speak. And she's like, oh, okay. The nod... The nod is like the talking stick. The talking stick? I require a little bit more context for that one, Blues. I think I understand what you're saying, but just in case. Sorry, just popping back and forth. All right. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady, but are you quite certain we have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons? But I clicked. In the event that Reverend's toll cannot accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. Random man, other random man. Oh, this is the Adventurers Guild, MSC, or MSC. Okay, this boy is actually important for the two children because he is the one who will give them a bunch of information. It's basically just a meme where you can only talk when you're holding the stick. Ah! So the moment that our character nods at you, it's just like, oh, that means it's my turn. As ever, it has been a pleasure. Minfilia. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slaffborn. Lady Yugiri sleeps. Goodbye. I don't know who you are, though. The assistant? Question mark? Who could it be? This person that just walked by. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know, something else is going to happen eventually. We can't just have smooth sailing, can we? That would be unreasonable. I have no idea how to say that first name. Lamin? Lamin and I made the necessary preparations to ensure our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit, I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. You should be. Yistola should be returning anon with a report from a field. Mayhaps you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival? Sure, why not? Let's weave our way back into the into the rest of the story. Is she about to come bursting in? Well, purpose in her stride, but not running per se.
Caught anything slippery?
Oh, it's a dialogue one. Hold on, we'll boost the volume of the game so that you guys can hear it a little bit better too.
Aye, our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
Gaspe.
The plot thickens.
Thancred. That's my line. Nice try, nerd. Also, Blue, you are further than this already, right? Not blues, blue. This is going to get complicated very quickly, I think. Yes, I am. Okay, good.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Urianger? Urianger? How am I supposed to remember a name like that?
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja.
I thought that we kind of assumed it probably wasn't going to be the case, but...
Yet
right.
it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
I feel like this could have been... have more oomph to it. Hey, Kaju, how's it going? I decided Final Fantasy. Isn't that nice? Kaju, they mean to summon Leviathan.
That is the way of it, I fear.
Why are you hmming? Leviathan? Vitrify, I'm scared. Are you also scared?
Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas.
Well, this is not a good thing, I presume.
But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Oh, we're both getting a hit from that one, eh? We're both taking a punch to the old temple. Oh! Oh!
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective.
Plot migraine activated, right? Imagine though if it hit them like the same amount of like physically as like psychically. Like every time you got hit by the echo like visions, you would just immediately gain like as soon as you snap back out of it, you're suffering from like a concussion. Just like, oh fuck. Oh. Oh, there's a bruise this time. Ah. Oh. Oh.
And there is the explanation.
Looking right at it. What a strange thing I'm seeing. Wait a minute. That strange thing is the answer.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones.
Why is he wearing like a crab claw as a hat?
And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
The emissary. Why do I feel like they're referring to that one guy whose name I can't remember? It's called fashion. It's called a fashion crime, Blue. Will, don't be crabby now. And also, no problem at all, Kaju. I can't remember his name already. Oh god, it's gonna be so bad. This is gonna be Rowena all over again, where it's just like, who's Rowena? It's just like, remember the relics? And it's like, oh. I can do that too, you weirdos.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary?
Oh no. I see the name Vitrify, but I can't read it. Elidibus? But yeah, that guy. Busboy.
We have outstayed our welcome.
I'm just gonna call him Busboy from now on. That might help me remember. He's a bus. He's bussin', one might say.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not?
Ooh, there's the good music.
Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this.
Elidibus. Elidibus? I'm gonna say it's something like Elidibus.
But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
Congratulations on second, not the big boss. Thank you for the redeem.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
And congratulations, Blue 1/3.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa.
Yeah.
I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
But she's not helpful. Wah! Thank you. See, not the big boss understands that Tataru is just a gossipy receptionist.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
Wise would it not be wise?
I am aware of the risks,
And thank you, not the big
but
boss.
there is something I must see with mine own eyes.
Finally, someone gets it. What do you mean, Vitrify? This individual right here? She's just a gossip. She's just a gossip receptionist. You can't tell me otherwise.
The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
And thank you for the stretch and Hydra, by the way. I'll do that right now, really quick, while we're waiting. But what's the blonde girl's name? That's Minphelia. Okay, so we're gonna stretch really quick while we do. But wait, it wasn't the whole thing with Busboy that he wanted us to... Oh, you butt, I forgot I set that up. Fine. Fine. But wasn't the whole point of Busboy's thing that he wanted us to fully unlock our potential with the Echo? Because when we do, we would see that we were on the same side. It was something like that. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Very much appreciated.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
Is it? Alright, we'll deal with the rest of this cutscene in a second. We'll do the squats really fast first. Alright, we go there, we go there. They say doing 18 minutes of squats is the same as 1 hour, but yeah, I would never do 18 minutes of squats though, not the big boss. I don't like doing 10 squats, so. Alright, here we go. And you actually get to kind of see me do it too. We'll go super low on these two. I hope that these pants are stretchy enough for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. There's just stupid squats. Why did the first one sound the worst? I don't know. Hello, Luna D. How are you doing today? I'm sorry I couldn't stay for your stream, but I really needed to go to bed. You didn't see that yawn. There was no yawn. But hello, hello. Also, I don't know how far you are, Lunity, but this is like a loud, or like loud knee pops. Yeah, that's what it was. My knees pop. They just do. Unfortunately. But yeah, this is still a Realm Reborn, but it's like other people would be able to explain it better. It's still a Realm Reborn, but it's like the ending of A Realm Reborn. Or close to it, at least, I think. I don't know. Vitrify can confirm. Is it post ARR? Or ARR? I think so. It's like kind of teetering on the very end of it. I'm sorry, Lunity. I wanted to say that now because I don't want to spoil anything for you. Because I'm already sitting here like, learning things, but also like, I
take it something ill is afoot.
Yes.
Aye, a primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Another one. Another one.
Primal?
Oh, wait, yeah, she
A
wouldn't know anything
godlike
about
being
that.
whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
Run, Lunity! Run! I'm sorry! I gave the warning. I only feel slightly bad.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
But they can do the frickin'... Oh my god, the English voices are so weird. You get out of here, Luna D. Get out of here. Does she... Oh, she doesn't know about tempering, though. Oh my god, don't tell me that she's about to get tempered
It would be
by accident.
most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies.
I mean, in some regard, that's a lie, though, right? Because if they all get tempered, then all your allies are now enemies.
If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
I still don't understand why Lady Yugiri is masked. I don't fully understand that yet. Because it's not like she doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, you know? Like it's one of those just like, wow, you're so hidden, so well hidden that you stand the leap out. Because fashion. It's not fashion, Blue. Although it is a cool outfit. I think it's a very cool outfit. Plainly, should the worst come to pass and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given previous experience, you may be very well thinking that Why am I so bad at this? Hold on. Even eventually inevitable. There we go. We got there. We got there. We got there eventually. Yet so long as there is even a chance that the primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all of our efforts towards achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Lominza and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in intervening in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. Information. It is 7 p.m. What the fuck are you doing hammering things? Who does that? Who has the gall? The shamelessness. 7 p.m. Some people Anytime is hammer time. First of all, hello, Solarcy. Second of all, good luck with Apex, Solarcy. Third of all, hi, how's it going? And fourth of all, interesting that you were able to stream today, Solarcy. Interesting. I like to get hammered. My internet is literally plotting against us. Interesting coincidence, isn't it, Solarcy? It's almost as if you just don't want to tell me that you don't wanna collab. Also, Kaju, don't get hammered. Stab it. Take care of yourself. Also, I hope your dinner's going well and that it's tasty. You are expected. Please take this lift to the command room. It's not true. Nothing would make me happier. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. That's what crying is now. Ta-ta. Nothing like drinking the pain away. Ugh. Guys, he's doing it again. Also, Kaju, I hate to tell you this, but I don't think I'm going to be doing any animating this week. I've done a minor fib. And I'm sorry. Welcome, friends. I take it Yustola has appraised you of the situation. Why would we be here otherwise? I am disappointed. Look, I'm not animating while streaming, and tomorrow is art day, unless I change it for some reason, and I just animate off stream. But that's one more thing that I need to do. I'll think about it. I'll figure something out. Let us not waste time then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers, venturing as far as the Thanalin to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Okay, I can finally settle and sit. Yay! Also, I see we're getting to Leviathan. No spoilers, Ling. Shh, we might still be able to prevent it. We're gonna try our best, but we're not going to. The game wants us to fight Leviathan. Oh, Ling, I mean specifically that, like, the idea at the moment is just, like, we can still prevent it from even being summoned, and it's just, like... Right, but, like... The creators of the game want us to fight that, you know? But we don't know yet. You're right, Vitrify, you're right. Needless to say, I hate the names that they give some of these characters. I don't know how to read that. I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. Breda? I don't even think I read what you wrote correctly, Kaju. And if not, gods forbid, our efforts should be for naught. We will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked through the lands. But Titan was your guys' fault, which still bugs me to this day. They broke their own treaties with the Cobalt, which basically forced their hand to do something drastic about it. Brie, like cheese, and duh, like duh. So it's Moen Breda. Moen Breda? I don't even know where I'm getting that particular... I don't even know what you're trying to get me to read right now, now that I think about it. Moon... Britta. I don't know what's happening. That's just Admiral Sexy Pirate. I will never say her name right. That's the mommy Admiral. Can't you get out of here? Are we not going to make connections there? Lady Minfilia, I was given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers on the front lines. I can only assume you have sound reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral. I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will only say that there is something that I need to see with my own eyes. Is that so? Well, I'm not so stubborn as to deny the wishes of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall request that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Sleeps. Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering. They're doing recon on Sahagrin movements within the spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operation staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be appraised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falk, I'm not going further than that, has charge of the garrison. The rest is unimportant. I will not be asked about... Wait, can I actually speak to Minfilia? Did she say something to me? There may be no better opportunity to learn the true nature of the Echo. I cannot allow the opportunity to pass me by. Is there a potential that Minfilia might potentially turn on us? No, I doubt it. But she might potentially have like a horrible realization during this time, which would be fascinating if nothing else. Hello, Kaju. He was waiting for me. Good thing he doesn't know where I'm going. Haha. Don't tell him, chat. Don't tell him where I'm going. He must not know in his dumb little frog suit. Stretch! Cobalt! Go ahead. Do the hydrate. I'll do the hydrate first. And hello, Cobalt. How are you doing? There we go. While we're walking towards, and we stretch. And to the left. And back. Extra stretch. And we shake our wrists. We're not doing fates today. We're doing something far more important. We're changing fate. Oh. Are you guys not winning against this war? It looks like you're doing fine. You'll be fine. Go get 'em, boys. Thancred, what are you doing here? The area has been altered beyond recognition. 'Tis sad indeed when the places of your past may only be visited in memory. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, so sad. I'm doing alright, Cole. Thank you for asking. We're playing some Final Fantasy because I want to keep going, you know? I want to put more time into it. I want to put more effort into it. I want to read more stuff. I want to learn more things. Also, political intrigue. Don't understand it, but love the hell out of it. Let's see. I've been expecting you, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. No, we won't. Oh, don't be such a baby. Limbs grow back, or ribs grow back. No, they don't. Alright, let's see what we got. As you may already know, Maelstrom's scouts have been dispatched to do recon upon the Spaza. Yeah, no, the Sapsa. Sapsa. I put the P in the wrong place. Sapsa spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine whether Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is well overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. For better or for worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in our search. 5 scouts ventured into Sepsa. All told, here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may be wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitted, I ask you to recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory, however. We can ill afford to lose you at this junction. I could take on that entire place by myself, lady. I might be a white mage, but that means I never die. Wait, how far I know we're going? There we go. Did I not put a timer on the squats? One moment. First of all, thanks, Cobalt. Thanks. And hello, Devek. What's the cooldown on the frickin' squats then? Why didn't you tell me you played Final Fantasy XIV? Because I don't play it frequently enough to make it reasonable. What's the cool? I need to know what you guys see in terms of cooldown on that frickin' squats. I need to know. Looks like 20 minutes. Has it really been 20 minutes already? Frickin' blark. All right, I'll be right back. Squats and push-ups. Cobalt's a butt, and then we're taking a break so that I can get more water. Cobalt, I'm mad at you. All right. He's literally sitting on it waiting to do the thing. Oh, you are such a butt. Can somebody please spam the me screaming emote for me while I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, Moon. 6, 7. Thank you, Devek. Thank you, Blue. 8, 9, 10. Oh, I hate squats so much. Alright, now push-ups. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello, Moon. Yeah, there's 2 new emotes. Squats would make you, would give you an amazing butt. I don't care about my butt. Oh, I did bench presses yesterday, so my arms kind of hurt. Ladies love a good butt. Well, I don't give a dang about ladies. Boom. Single for life. Hashtag. We're gonna take a tiny break. Hello, Kaju. I need to go get some more water. You guys know the drill. If you can and are able to, I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink, make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll see you guys very soon. Also about to play Apex with Kudju. Fuck yeah, Navek. Kick lots of ass. See you guys in a second. Sorry if I killed Will, guys. He didn't kill me. Just the push-ups hurt because yesterday I did bench presses. So like my pectorals are already kind of sore and it's like, oh god, I'm using them even more. BRB. Whew, we're back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna keep doing story. Ugh, as we try to sit comfortably. There we go. Comfy sitting before one of you decides that it's a good idea to get me off my butt again. And thank you, Blue, and thank you, Moon, and hello, Vitrify. Alright, where's this person? They're not dead. You're not dead. Thank you for noticing. Someone help of all the times to forget the restorative. Ugh. Wait, we only have one of these. Are the others dead then? Here, drink this. Thank you. I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lately armored as we are, we didn't stand a chance. It was, I was able to flee this far. The others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's Tongue. I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to the camp, but I fear the worst for my companions. Save them, I beg you. Don't worry, the leashing of the opponent is very terrible, so it's very easy for me to just keep running. By the way, managed to do a 205 bench press the other day. Got 6 reps out of it. Very nicely done, Brian. Mine was like nothing. It's technically I'm doing it with dumbbells and just pushing them up and down. Are you having fun, Kaju? Oh, hello. Goodbye? That's very strange. How much do you press, bro? I have no idea, not the big boss. Are they here? Is this where I will find them? Well, I found 2 corpses. That's it. Alright, everybody, avert your eyes. There's multiple boys. Means only one thing can happen. And light! Did it. Nailed it. Grab the corpses. Yeah, I have no idea, not the big boss. I'm sorry. I don't go to the gym. I just work out at home sometimes. So, you know, I work with the weights that I have, which are pretty, simple. Wait, but that only accounts for 3 out of the 5. 2 of them are missing. Are we about to learn that 2 of them are going to be tampered? They're going to be tampered with. Oh no, my heart's on the wrong side. How could they have done this to me? They've tampered with him. Don't worry, sometimes I also die. Bro, what is the number on the weights? I think each dumbbell is... You know what? Give me 1 second, I'll look. I got the box just over yonder. 1 moment. Okay, so I think they're 40 pounds total, so they're 20 a pop. I think. I'm pretty sure, at least. You returned! Thank the navigator. When I learned that you went to Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared that you had met an untimely demise. But tell me, what's become of the others? Well, we only have access to 3. Dear gods. These wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Do these savages know no bounds? Enemies or no, they go too far. If you need someone to spot you, Will, I got you. I'm pretty tough. That's true. That's true, Moon. But I think I can handle 40 pounds on my own. I think. I want to believe I can, at least. Who can spot you? I don't have any more than that, though, not the big boss. I dread to think of what may have become of the 2 who remain unaccounted for. I pray that they have not suffered the same evil fate, or at least one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we pay was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Just bench, Moon. I think I have a memory of doing push-ups while Kaji was sitting on my back. So, I used to have something of the sort. Ah! Look, Nivek, he's following me. I'm not following him, okay? If he's not paying attention to Apex, that's not my fault. Let's see, at least when I came back alive, the price we pay was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment. Be ready to sally forth when they do. I mean, call them then. Let's go. I don't know how this is gonna go. If this is probably not a solo fight, but there's a chance. Thrice damned fishback bastards, I'll kill them slowly and then chase the rotten souls through all 7 hells. The Admiral themselves show up. Will, why do you look like a maid? Because my character looks awesome. I'm a tinkering maid too, because I've got a cool, like, how to say, like a goggle thing. Hold on, I'll show in a second. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand. Savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagrin and their thralls have already begun to amass at the Aetherite in the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men are ready. But await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagrin have tightened security in and around the spawning pools. A frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. And how'd you manage to do that, Nivek? What nefarious ways have you acquired your cheap subscription? But we are not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa Aetherite and annihilate the Sahagrin priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. I mean, because you have the legendary edition pre-order. Oh wow! So like you've had the game for a while. Wait, so that means you played 1.0 then? Question mark? The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagrin's legions of drowned pirates at Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you are in charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levy spearhead the assault and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the selfsome moment, a diversionary squad formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. In likewise, we Scions will form a smaller unit in hopes of confusing the Sahagrin defensive effort. So basically we're trying to hit yep, back with the chicken horses. You mean the chocobos? They're chocobos. Huh. Sleeps in Y'shtola. The two of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversion shall serve to thin the enemy defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing on unwarranted attention. Two-man squad, girl boss squad. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Funny you should say that, Nivek. They just mentioned it recently in the quest chain that I'm doing right now. One of the people who isn't from Eorzea referred to them as, how to say it, as like, as horse chickens, I believe. Or horse birds, I think it was. So like, very close to what you're saying. Thancred and Yagiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahagrin as possible out of the spawning pools. Having done so, take to your heels and circle around to join the infiltration unit of Yustola and Sleeps. Oh, so we're actually going to get a squad. Let's go, baby. When all has been set in motion, I myself will cut a path to the Aetheryte, accompanied by Lady Minphilia, as was agreed. Such a long way since then. It is so much better. So I've heard. There are several people in chat who are in, like, current endgame, or at least very close to current endgame. So I've heard many stories about the ups and downs of the game. Well, let us not keep you, friends. To battle! Wait, did someone say maid? Oh, actually, this is perfect. Please tell me. Hold on. When last did we fight side by side? Sleeps too long, I warned. But come, let us away. Please give me a second to see my character. See? I don't look like a maid, Nivek. I don't look like a maid at all. I'm a paladin main, though. Classic paladin. Actually, this boy is also a paladin main. I don't know if he's playing a paladin at the moment. He is, and there's a frog. Don't you start. I caught you in 4K, Kaju. Paladin. Now dance with me, nerd. There you go. There's the paladin. Been caught. Kuma? Wait, Kuma, what do you main as, out of curiosity? Also, Kaju, isn't there a very particular dance that you're supposed to be doing right now? The, like, tough man dance? I don't know exactly what it's called. It's the flex, tap, 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 tap. That one. It's just not the same as with the frog costume, you know? It's not the same. Goodbye. Now go play games with Nivek, you nerd. Oh, that's my favorite emote. The flexing one, Nivek? Mainly played warrior, but I do some other stuff too. Gotcha. I'm only doing the whole, like, oh my god, you play a paladin? I just remember because back in the good old days of Dungeons & Dragons, like 3.5, paladins had to be lawful good, and therefore only the goody two-shoes played them because it was very difficult to play a lawful good character. Depending on how you played, mind you. Technically, you can be lawful good by making sure that you don't purposefully take life, but lawful is the law of the place that you make it. So if the place that you are, I'm lawful good, not lawful nice. Exactly. There's a dependence also on the type of paladin you play, especially nowadays with 5e, because, you know, like a paladin of devotion could be seen as like a lawful good should you want to, but like a paladin of vengeance or a paladin of conquest, those don't have to be good. They don't have to be good at all. All right. Fight me, you silly nerds. Technically, I should be flying you. I acknowledge that. But I don't want to do that to you good folks. Oh, the simultaneous knockout. Let's go. Baby. Oh, I should have hit one of those guys. Rush through the door without that guy even noticing us. You know what? I'm sorry, everyone. Cover your eyes. Light. Light. My eyes! Oh, multiple. Oh, boys. That one is flash. Ah. More? Less? None? Yes? Onward! Theoretically, the flying really, like, kills the mood, doesn't it? Because, like, you could just fly over them. Alright, it's time for bed. No problem at all, Solarity. Have yourself a good rest of your night. Sleep well. Have yourself a good Friday tomorrow. And enjoy your weekend to the best of your ability. Flashbangs partying with a red mage. Do red mages have the blind booms? I know nothing about red mages, so. Yestola? Oh, she's. Oi! Little devil. Look, I don't feel bad that you got Pikachu. I just need you to know that. Alright. Yestola, talk to me. Wait, you are hurt? Oh, you are hurt. Why? Pray do not concern yourself. 'Twas a glancing blow. Come. The Aetherite is close at hand. Let us press on. Oh, there's the music again. Wait. Okay. What is happening here? That's a yellow coat there, too.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
They have. I can't even see me. My weapon is so bright. Hello? Thank you, Thancred.
Did I miss much?
Oh, she's a ninja. Hell yes. Oh, I love moments such as these. Just to actually get to see some power levels of your teammates.
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
Very dramatic, thank you. Oh, I love stuff like this. Dedge. Nailed it. Crushed them.
To the Aetherite.
All right, here we go, boys and girls. This is the big one for all the beads. Let's face it, if we're standing by the aetheryte, it's probably too late. Is Minfilia about to show up? And the Admiral? Yep, there we go.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
I guess I'll forgive you. For being able to take that many shots with a frickin' break action double barrel pistol. Oh, I guess you have more shots. Do we finally get to see Minfilia do something? Does Minfilia have any combat capabilities?
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled Zorwalkers tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end!
Thank you, Vitrify. See, you get it.
You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs.
Immersion ruined. Rip.
Lord of the world!
Oh my god, just
Hearken
throw
to
a
our
spell at him! Literally just throw
Lord
one
of the
spell!
world, deliver us from our misery!
Do you feel that?
Ophelia. Also, Admiral, you have a gun. Shoot them! You apparently have like 40 shots with that thing.
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What?
Oh, what's about to happen?
Such power! It is transcendent!
Spam Kakona voor morgen.
For more fun. Not more gun, more fun. Thank you very much, Kutcher. It's very appreciated. Alright, well, he needs to die now. Good night. Oh. Oh god, does the bubble just keep passing? Oh no.
7 hells.
I mean, just shoot him again! Shoot all of them nearby and then shoot the bubble!
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal.
Shoot the rock. There you go.
Oh, mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas.
There's only like 4 of them! Just shoot them all!
For unto you this frail flesh
I'm so bitter right now.
might grant your faithful servants.
This is such a situation where, you know, like, the story's driving on while all the characters are standing and watching. It's just like what a freaking... It is literally the bad guy is monologuing and all the heroes are like, we're standing still. And it's just like, just shoot them.
I beseech you, come forth.
Wait, was that at the Admiral's last shot? Is that what that was? Just, oh no, they're flintlocks. I might get 40 shots, but when it's 40, it takes a while to load them back up again. Also, we're still right
Die,
there.
Damn you!
Now shoot the next one. You still have shots, apparently. Thank you. Where was this just a minute ago?
Foolish shorewalker. You cannot kill that which is eternal.
Ah, to heck with you. Kupo is here. Hello, Kupo. Thank you so much for stopping by. So anyway, I just started blasting, right, Nivek? But, like, started blasting, like, 5 minutes late, you know? Like, oh, wait, I have guns. Did you do your dailies? I'm not far enough in the game to do dailies, Kupo. Or to worry about dailies, rather. Oh. Hello, Leviathan.
Heavens forfend.
Damn it all!
You mean how the bad guy can win in a magical girl anime if they shoot him with the... Oh, thank you so much for the follow. And Kupo, thank you so much. Pretty cool looking monster.
My being am the way. But it should by right be infinite.
Wait, is Leviathan just gonna eat him?
Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary. You promised me everlasting.
Actually, that's interesting. That means that it was a lose-lose for us, right? Because we couldn't kill him
Where did he go?
until Leviathan showed up. So even if we killed all of them, that bubble, which by seemingly we couldn't take out, would have just wandered off somewhere else. So, like, it would have been a perpetual problem no matter what we did. So Leviathan was going to get summoned regardless. Interesting. I like that. If I'm understanding correctly, at least.
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates.
Wait, did the thing literally just freaking tear through this, like, part of their fleet?
Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage?
Unless...
God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
I mean, to be fair, smart. And also, which noise, Kuma? The... What is it? The earpiece? The win, win, win? Guys, we can't just be standing around. Leviathan is loose. Understand. I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes will conjure. Ready to conjure carries more destructive force than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise an entire continental settlements. If his last attempt is any guide, we cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet, how in the seven hells are we going to prevent it? There's a crystal behind you that we could probably attune to and then just teleport to him. That sounds like something we could do. You know, just saying. You know, just a little theory, a game theory, if you will. Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure, but Name herself would struggle to best the Lord of the world in his element. A straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need another plan. that much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. We're just gonna retire from this fight, eh? We're just gonna walk away. It's like, I need to get back to my house, and I need a good, strong cup of coffee. That's what this calls for right now. And it's like, Admiral, lives are at stake. And it's like, not until I've had my afternoon coffee. Much like, apparently Churchill, you know, World War II Churchill, apparently he was very fond of taking naps. Like, he would take afternoon naps, and it's just like, the man is supposed to be responsible for trying to keep Britain, you know, effective. And he's just like, I'm going to be taking an afternoon nap. This is for me. And it's just like, you gotta be working, dude. Less caffeine addicted Admiral Officer. Or at least, are you sure? You're expected. Pray do not keep the Admiral waiting. I have altered the elevator. Pray do not keep the Admiral waiting. Do we get a cutscene? With voice? With voice? I like voice.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Halfstone, it was called.
Why Halfstone? Why was it not called Wholestone?
Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the Company of Heroes put him down before he could do too much damage.
You and your Wholestone. No, Wholestone with a W. Whole, as in a complete. A full stone rather than a half stone. And also, hello, Avatar, how are you?
But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Halfstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
Ooh.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood.
I'm surprised she didn't go and just murder it all at that point.
Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Halfstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa.
Just get some, like, guardian mages
That
or
cannot
something.
happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
I think we just transitioned into nighttime because the light just turned on.
The Company of Heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Go on.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe.
Go on.
This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Ooh, are we bringing Sid back for this?
If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
I don't know if it's true or not, Blue, but, you know, I'm taking some pot shots.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
That's basically what my thought process was.
Begging your pardon, my lady, but...
Mother hecker.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works.
Accidentally clicked.
Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis.
Madge. No clue what he said. Didn't even get a chance to read it. I just clicked. I don't know why. Just something in me was just like, yep, click.
But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Don't we? What about that one?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder.
That's an insane concept, and I love it.
By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan.
Why do I feel like this boy at one point wore the mask of Mistbeard, or the helmet of Mistbeard? Gonna head to bed? No problem at all, Brian. Thank you so much for stopping by, and have yourself a great rest of your night. Have a good sleep and enjoy your Friday. And have a good weekend, should I not see you again.
This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
What? Everyone's smiling. What do you mean?
Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Of course you do.
Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well.
Why is everyone smiling, though? What is happening? What is the things? Well.
Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
Are you happy, Vitrify? Is this what you wanted?
At once, Admiral.
Why did we lock eyes?
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
I have questions. questions and confusion. But it's okay. We're going to learn. Oh, let's talk to her first. Immediately back into dialogue. Yeah, but no, I was about to say it's not a thing. Being held as gods also, being held as God also exists in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in the days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with a primal, I'm beginning to understand why the Garleans fear them so. Hi. What is it? A message, Admiral. I judged it best that it be delivered at once. I'm listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man appeared who claims to have defeated the Leviathan. One of the company of heroes. The details are a bit hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I swear to God if it's that one dude again. I am disinclined to put any store on this claim, and even should that be true, it is as Y'shtola said, none save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man's of their number, how can we tell that? How can he tell us that which we do not know already? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield any matter of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. What's up, Blues? What's going on? The 2 vessels will be ready soon. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on this suggested Primal Slayer's claim. Seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. We don't want you to get bored, player, so go talk to this individual. The man you are looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lamosa. Oh, Nocia? The Storm private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. Thanks, my dude. Appreciate that. Alright, guys, I'm leaving. Oh, why would he be all the way up there? That's just mean. Just like, yep, go on. One of my favorite primals because of his music. The Leviathan. I have not heard his music yet, because it sounded like the music that was playing for him was. How to say it? Was pretty just more like music to imply threat upon your persons and danger. So, I look forward to hearing what kind of music they have. I don't know how long I'm going to be going for tonight, but we'll see. I'm not going to be Kaju, though. I don't have his stamina and his complex capabilities to continuously play games. I don't know how he does it, at least on stream. Mostly because I'm in a perpetual state of paranoia that I'm not perpetually entertaining enough. Oh, we are going back to where I thought we were going. I've been here before, much like this individual has. It's you. Isn't that him? Isn't that the bullshitter? The liar? The lying lie face, as some might call him? The man who needed bombs to break a rock, and yet even we could break our rock faster? I do recall. Now look here, you. You'll have your bloody story right after You carry these sacks of grain over the mill. I'm going to kick your ass. Oh, I'm going to crush your soul before killing you. But sir, that's what you said before. You had me picking those oranges for you before I mucked out the chocobo stables, and before I rolled that maelstone over the mill, and also before gods, man, I worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days, and did you hear me complaining? But I suppose some of us ain't made of tougher stuff. All right, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old name ain't a generous soul. Now, perk up your ears, because I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sit down. Ahem. The tale of names, epic victory over the dreaded primal. He doesn't even know Leviathan. Leave Shrek alone. No, this guy's a piece of trash. Now, Levipitus. Huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea of how big, each of his scales would have been as wide, across as me members long, and that ain't no matter of feet, let me tell you. When I fought him, why am I forced to look at this man's undies? Don't worry about it, Avatar. He's just a pain in the butt. He shows up earlier on. He knocked me trusty axe out of my hand at stage 1. Of course, that proved to be his grave mistake. What happened next? I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up like a knot. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let my mates in the hero's company handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Maybe too modest. What do you mean forced to? You get to. Blue, you get bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Now, there's some that say you can never truly beat Leviabitus. That you got to learn to live with them and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. Oh, he knows. What? It's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. I'm about to murder you. I hate him so much. Oh, I hate him so much. Toss him into the sea. I'm not part of the company of heroes. I'm not a marauder. I'm actually a complete counter. I'm nothing. I'm chocobo dung. No, I'm the maggots you find in the wriggling in the chocobo dung. I lied to women to tumble them, and that doesn't happen much. My member's tiny. It's pathetic. He's not a good boy, Blue. He lies. I sure as hell ain't fought. Levibius beat us. But I have seen it with my own eyes. 'Twas a few years back when I was working at the baker's hand, as a baker's hand. I was shirking my duties one day, loitering about the harbor when I saw it. No, he's bad. See how bad he is? A great, big, massive sea serpent. Some malms off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it. Cannons fire, and I was bloody scared. I soiled myself right there and then. He made me do these 6 fetch quests for no reason. That's a sin. Blues gets it. This man tries to hit you in an attempt to stop you from smacking the boulder, and then he pulled out a bomb. Exactly, he's a monster. What? Oh God, just remembering that day made me soil myself all over again. Hey, wait. If you're asking about oh my god, it's Leviathan, you pain in the ass. It means you're planning to fight him, eh? Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell ya. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. Why, you worthless lying horse, son! I can't believe you made me handle Chocobo dung. He has made enemies this day. Sleeps, this has been Philia. Were you able to learn not of use against the Leviathan? I beg your pardon? Leviabetus? Or it's Betus, isn't it? Leviabetus? Like diabetes, but it's Leviabetus, and I've just not made that connection this whole time. Whoops. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tides for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at Morabi Dry Docks. Pray make your way there as soon as you are able. Well, we have to. We gotta make the zooms. Oh, sweet. I have even better weapons now. I'm not flying there when I can just throw 100 gil. Look, Avatar. To hell with that jackass, okay? He makes you do a bunch of fetch quests to try and get information out of him, only to learn that he's just a useless slacker fuck who just lies all the time to try and get his way with things. But if anybody even so much as raises a pinky to him, he crumbles like a frickin' like a wet paper bag. Oh, I'm just indulging in the new emote. That's fair. There's 2 new emotes technically, so, you know, enjoy them. There might be another animated one coming up at some point. I'm just not sure what to do with it yet. No, Avatar's on my side. Look, he just said he's not blue. You can read it. It's above your message. Okay, Blue. Then I guess if he did nothing wrong, then Alphanaut did nothing wrong either. Right? If one of them is a liar and did nothing wrong, then the other one is a little bit egotistical but did nothing wrong. He did not. He did not at all. But by your logic, the guy who lied, therefore doing everything wrong, that means, according to you, if Alphanaut did everything wrong, then he did nothing wrong. By your logic. So checkmate. You have to take one with the other. They have to go hand in hand. You can't have it, but you can't have it both ways. They have to be simultaneous in the rules that you have set. I was told your jaunt to the Grey Fleet proved fruitful. My sympathies, lass. I'll wager it served you to take the mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of this nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Whirl Eater, I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all of my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. It would, I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I am not one to tempt fate. The Whirl Eater and her crew stand ready. My friend, just give the word, and we should bear you to Leviathan. I mean, yes, please. Let's do it. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to beat them just by myself, unless this is one of those like situations where it's gonna open up a thing, and then it's like, oh, I need to do this with people. Shit. And thus ends our streaming adventure for the night. Well, we're about to find out. I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in such haste, the Whirl Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at so-and-so and so-and-so's are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the things works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over the water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you might well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. Ah, so that's going to be one of the mechanics. It is expected that Sahagrin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Yustola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force may not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Yustola, you would join the third levy, Lady Yagiri the fifth. I hope to God that through this, she displays the prowess of her people and people actually start taking her plight more seriously, even though we are technically right now, in the background, her people are being moved to Remnant's Toll. But what words have I for the woman who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only this. Go wearily, for the seas are an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of my own. Know that we all have utmost faith in you, Sleeps. May the crystal bless and keep you. That felt a little bit too on the nose in terms of other versions of faith. Crap. Damn it. You need people for this. It's a 5-man, isn't it? Well. Doesn't that put an unexpected end to our little adventure? I'm not playing with randos, Vitrify. Are you out of your damn mind? No, I will die at least once, and I'm not willing to do that to a random group. No, this is where we're going to end stream. That's what we're going to do. That is the correct thing to do, and so we will do it. They're harmless. Nope. No siree, Bob. We will stare at this light for but a moment before we find out where we raid to. And all those here who wish to know what happens will just have to play the game. It only took me... Wait, does Final Fantasy have like a time played? You know, like a slash time played or slash played, whatever? Because if so, I would love to know the prompt. I would love to know how long I've been playing for. Slash playtime. Alright, here we go. 13 days, 13 hours, and 50 minutes. Whew. Just a few hours shy of like a full 2 weeks of playtime. Ah, baby. No numbers. What? I don't understand, Blue. It's too late. They're right there. You can see them. Did you plan on saying the first no? Could you just retype what you were trying to do? Because I don't know how I need to assemble the sentence of yours at the moment. No numbers. Thank you for... I still don't fully understand what the situation is, but regardless... Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of people raid. There's a bunch of people to raid at the moment. Lunella is playing Baldur's Gate 3, so I can't go there. They're bad numbers. Naughty. But what do you mean they're bad or naughty? I enjoyed every hour that I played on this game. They're not bad whatsoever from what I understand, at least. They have done no harm to me, besides potentially the number 13, William. What's wrong with 13? Oh, in terms of, like, bad luck? That's superstitious and dumb. The number 13 not existing in like, elevators is dumb and stupid and dumb. Come at me. Or rather, don't at me, because I won't listen. It is a silly superstition. And I will not, you cannot change my mind on it. But alright. Let's see where you guys want us to go. Alright, let's make a poll. Mother Hecker. Mother Hecker, why did I click that? Oh, there's no getting around it. Gosh dang it. I'm sorry, everybody. I accidentally clicked the ads button. Oh, I'm so dumb. One moment while I recover from my own stupidity. It's only the minute one, Blue. It's not that bad, but it's next to the, or it's very close to the poll button, so mouse slipped and I clicked on it and now I just feel like an idiot. Oh well, we'll start making the poll already while that's going so that some time skips by while I sit here embarrassed. Where go? We have Persona 4. We have Baldur's Gate 3, though I won't be staying for that one in particular. And Yakuza 4. Those will be our options for today. Alright. For anybody who got hit by that ad, I am so sorry. I misclicked entirely. Yeah, I mean, I can smooth excuses all I want, but the truth of the matter is I goofed. And I'm sorry, and that's kind of as far as it can go, right? There's nothing else I can do about it. But there you go. Poll is up for where we are going to go. We have several choices, luckily, which, you know, is always nice. We enjoy We enjoy ourself some choices. Blah, 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 blah. Words are very easy, you see. Did I do it at 1 minute? Or did I do it for longer? Regardless. Make your choices heard. We either go to Baldur's Gate 3, we go to Yakuza, which we all know who's playing Yakuza. Let's call a spade here for a second. We know what Yakuza implies. And the other one is Persona 4. What are you guys in the mood for? If you're in the mood for anything at all, if you're not in the mood, that's totally fine as well. If you need to wrap up for the evening, then I do hope that your evening goes by nice and smoothly. Oh yeah, I definitely accidentally set it to 2 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Ah well, it is what it is. Then we wait for those 2 minutes. But oh, it was definitely nice getting back into Final Fantasy. It's been a while. The story is still enjoyable, and also we're slowly clawing our way to being able to finally play the Machinist. I don't know why I want to play the Machinist, but I want to play the Machinist. It might turn out that I will hate the Machinist, and that the Machinist is dumb and stupid and dumb. But I still want to play it. Very badly. I think there's another class or job that gets unlocked once you get to a certain point, and I don't remember which one it is. I don't know if we have access to the dancer. I don't think we do. Vitrify, Kaju, Kuma, you guys know these things. What gets unlocked along with Machinist? Yeah, sorry. There's a specific point that you need to get in order to unlock Machinist. Are there any other classes that for free get unlocked during that? Oh, the Astro is also unlocked. Interesting. And Moon, how do you know that? I take it the Samurai is not one of them, though. We don't have access to the Samurai. Finished making homemade protein bars. Ooh, sounds like a good time. Not the big boss. We are just wrapping up for the night, actually. Freaking thunderstorm cut out my internet. Yeah, I think that there's a thunderstorm outside right now as well, but I'm trying to ignore it because Moon likes space things. But Moon, are you much for playing a support class? I thought that wasn't really up your alley. I thought you were more of a DPS class. Because, like, the astronomer or the astronomist is a healing class, I'm pretty sure. A very complicated healing class at that. All classes are DPS. That's incorrect. That's what my coworker told me. Well, everyone is capable of doing DPS, but, like, a healer still needs to keep people alive. He did raid Prague Captain work. What? I'm sorry. I don't quite understand. What can I say? I like versatility, plus I'd like to help if others choose to be DPS, but I'm never going to play as DPS food. I'm always going to be a healer. Because I'm stubborn and dumb. I'm only leveling up the Dragoon because I want to know what the Dragoon story is in comparison to the others, because I think Vitrify mentioned that that's how we do. Or that's how it do. There's different dialogue if you're a Dragoon. For a very particular reason that is probably semi-spoilery, so therefore I will not say anymore. I'm never going to play a DPS. Specifically from a rating perspective, Vitrify. I realized that I wasn't clear on that. From a rating perspective. From a rating perspective, I will always play DPS. Or I will always play healer. Now I'm freaking fumbling over my own words here. I will never play DPS in a group setting. Well, we can't raid. I'm sorry, Kaju. I'm a terrible healer. It doesn't have to be a DPS, unless you guys do story. I'm doing story right now! Kaju, I have spent the last 2 hours and 40 minutes doing story! What are you talking about? I will kick your ass, I swear to God, right now, 1v1 me IRL. When was the last time? Half a week ago. Half a week ago, Kaju. Half a week ago. I did the entire section of the domens, or domens? Domens? Like, their arrival, their shenanigans, etc. He can 1v1 you right now. I would 1v1 the heck out of Kaju. I'd frickin' throw him around like a sack of potatoes. And he'd be like, stop it. And I'm like, no. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this dialogue is that I'm performing. I mean, duel him right now. No, Kaju would kick the shit out of me. That's not IRL. Kick the Lullafell. I would never. We don't kick Lullafell. We pet Lullafell. Because they don't know better. That was mean, I'm sorry. But alright, yes, we chose Pandemonium. Alright, we are going to go ahead and raid Pandemonium. Panda. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it, not the big boss. I'm about to raid somebody. You can't just drop squats on me right now. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'm waiting for the redeem at this point. But don't you do it. I'm afraid to start the raid because I don't know when it's going to happen. Gosh dang it! Timer on. Don't know how we're gonna make this work because I got nothing to talk about, but alright. Fine. 3, 2, 1. En nu beginnen we met wat Nederlands. Is dit wat je wou, niet de grote baas? Is dit wat je wou? Want hier ben ik in Nederlands aan het praten. Ga maar dan. Geef me de squats. Doe het maar. Ga nou op. Ga maar. Ik ben er klaar voor. Ik zou het zelf doen als ik het niet wou doen, maar... Het kan tenminste gebeuren, maar... Nee. 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 Nee, 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 nee. Oeh, subtitles weten niet wat er gebeurt. Nee, je bent niet dat gemeen. Maar er zijn mensen in chat die het wel zouden doen. Ik weet dat er wat mensen hier zijn die het wel zouden doen. Kaju zou het wel doen. Cobalt zou het wel doen. Ik kan blauw zien dat hij het zou doen, maar ik weet niet 100% zeker. Misschien. Misschien. Wow! Zou Man het doen? Ik weet het niet zeker. En Vitrify, ja, die kan het ook wel doen, ja. Hoe gaat het met je? Het gaat goed, man. Het gaat heel goed. Hoe gaat het met jou, stroopwafelman? Oh god, geef me maar de push-ups. Kom op, doe het maar, stroopwafel. Ik ben er klaar voor. Doe het maar. Oh, heel mooi, man. Dat is mooi om te horen, eigenlijk. Ik ben blij dat iemand dat kan schrijven. Heb een goede rest van de dag gewild. Dank je niet, de grote baas. Ik heb nog een minuut. Dus. We zitten hier gewoon voor nog een minuut voordat het klaar is. En dan ga ik weg. Minuut. Ja, voor 1 minuut. Nou, voor 30 seconden op deze punt. Maar dat is een klein tijdje nog weg. Dus we gaan gewoon doorgaan. Avatar, ik haat je. Ik haat je zoveel. Maar weet je wat ik nog meer haat? Om me iets te zeggen. En wat is dat ding dat ik moet zeggen? Dit is chocoladedonder. Over en uit. And that was 3 minutes. Stinky note. Fine. We put up the stinky note and then we're leaving. Because that's what's happening right now. I'm being held against my will. Yeah! I'm very hyper right now. I don't know why. I'm sorry for the hyper. It's not normally like Kaju. I'm so mad at you right now. Oh, no. You know what? I'll do, no. Where's the button? How do I do it? No, I don't want to report it. How do you do that on this screen? I only know how you do it on the frickin', on like the mod screen. So I don't know how to do that specifically. Cool fact about how cool Kaju is. Kaju is probably one of the better raid individuals that I know. He's capable of learning things relatively quickly and is capable of dishing out a lot of information in a clear and precise way in order to ensure that people are aware. Why is Wink Redeem turned off? When did Wink Redeem get turned off? I'm getting mad. I'm getting frustrated. We're doing ASMR right now and I'm getting upset. There you go. That's a cool fact about Kaju, about how cool Kaju is. He's very good at explaining things and also is very good at picking up particular situations relatively rapidly. When it comes to raiding, making him one of the better raiders that I am aware of. I really need to figure out how the heck to do like redeems and stuff. How to set that up. How to like fix redeems on the fly. I can't seem to do that here, which is very irritating. Hold on. Check some things out. I don't even know why Wink Redeem is turned off. It shouldn't be. It's not turned off, Blue. Wink Redeem is not turned off. And now he does the squats. And now he does the gosh darn squats. Blue, Wink Redeem is not turned off. You don't suck. I hate you guys so much. I'm so mad right now. But I will continue to try and do ASMR while I'm upset and doing these particular things. Ooh. Okay. Temporarily unavailable. It is up right now, Blue. I don't know what else to tell you. Put this up a little bit more. And 1, 2, 3. Stroopwafel 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now push-ups. I don't know how to do push-ups quietly, though, so I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it. Throw baffles, throw baffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull this back down. I am very confused. Alright, hold on a second, Blue. Alright. What about now, Blue? Is it back up? Why? Why? Then I don't know how to fix it, Blue. It's gone. Also, ASMR is done. Turn off ASMR. I mean, it's there. It's active. According to the thing, it's active. Yep, there it is. Clear as day. I see it on my list. There you go. Wink. Now... was paused for some reason, but that's impossible. Well, undoing and redoing it, I guess, worked. Alright, we're going to Pandemonium. I probably won't even be able to rush across the street anymore and get some ice cream. It's impossible. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. We're raiding Pandemonium. There's subs. There's non-sub. Do the things. You guys know the drill. I'm Madge. I'm frustrated. I'm tired. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just passed out, or popped it out for a second. Know that you're super appreciated. Not as appreciated as usual, but still appreciated. I hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it happened to be for you. Hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it happened to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Pandemoniums, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing yet tomorrow. I think it's an art stream. It might not be an art stream. We'll figure it out when we get there. See you guys over there. Bye! Knock knock, who's there? Too bad, Vitrify, you're locked out forever, lol.